Welcome to Aussie Nomad Destinations. Follow us as we caravan our way around Australia. This is Ed and I'm Bec, and we're finding you the best free and budget camp spots Oz has to offer. Fishing, crabbing and hiking our way through this awesome country. For notifications, click subscribe and hit the bell, and that will keep you up to date. So now we're in the middle of the Atherton Tablelands. We're about 5 kilometres west of Yungaburra and about 10 kilometres east of Atherton on a place called Bonadio RV and Nature Park. So when you first pull up to the driveway, it doesn't look much, but oh my goodness, if you just drive in, book in at the office and drive down the back, there's a whole caravan park. It is $24 a night. It has power and water supplied, and we'll just give you a quick look around. So we arrived here through word of mouth, and we needed to boost the batteries as it had been overcast for a few days. We drove in and were met by the nicest people, paid and were sent down the road to find a spot that suited us. We weren't really sure what to expect as we drove down the back through the corn paddocks, but we were pleasantly surprised. The camp was set on well-maintained grass sites with power and water. There was also internet service and TV. Two amenities blocks, a large industrial bin for rubbish, a huge camp kitchen, that would seat about 80 people with views that looked out through the rainforest. And an area to feed the animals at night. There was also a fire pit shed if you wanted to cook and sit around a fire. The camp is great for all kinds of camping, from big rigs to tents. The top section had a newer amenities block and a dump point. You couldn't really want much more for $24 a night. But there is. The rainforest ran right along the edge of the camping area and offered walking tracks through the forest, which had lots of birds and a rather large fig tree. There was also a freshwater creek with platypus, which we didn't actually get to. But we could hear tree kangaroos in the rainforest at dusk. We did go and feed the animals at night. That was really cute. There was a few paddy melon kangaroos and some possums. We were situated in the middle of the Atherton Tablelands at the top of the Gillies Range road. So off exploring we went. The first stop was the Cathedral Fig Tree. It's a monster of a tree. It's estimated to be over 500 years old. The path in is boardwalk and would be okay for wheelchairs, etc., as there's no steps. All in all, it's about 80 metres from the car park. Then we were off to Lake Eacham, a volcanic crater with a depth of 66 metres. The water was as blue as. Try telling me I can't go for a swim. There were heaps of picnic tables and a ramp and steps down into the water. It was divine. The next day we set off for a drive down to Lake Barrine. It's a 60-metre walk to see two impressive Kauris pine trees, which are 45 metres in height and about 6 metres round at the base. They were massive. Then we were off to the Cathedral Fig. It was a 100-metre walk through pretty rainforest, and it's that big you can stand in it. On our way back to town, we found a side road with a sign that said Gillies Lookout. So off we went. Unreal views right down the Gillies Range road. On our way back through Yungaburra, we stopped to find some platypus. I didn't take the camera because platypus are really hard to video and it was getting dark. And I didn't bring my camera. Didn't know we were going to run smack into 3 tree kangaroos. Got the best footage I could on my phone. I was so excited. I'd been walking everywhere with my chin pointed up, looking for them for days. So that's us for this week. Keep in contact, stay happy. We'll see you next week at Tinaroo.